Hey guys, what's up? This is Al from It's Android's World here, and today I'm going to be doing another Android app review, this time of my very first Twitter application called Twicca. That's the icon right there. It's actually a really cool icon. It has the little color labels on the left side, the little black background for what Twicca really looks like, and the little T for Twitter. And it's actually still in beta. It's called Twicca BETA. You just got to go to the Android market, launch that open, and search, and you're just going to type in and you're just going to type in Twicca, Twicca, and it'll be the last option. It's called Twicca BETA by R246 Design, and it's actually a free application. You can see there's actually some plugins you can download as well. First off, I'm going to show you guys the widget that comes off with Twicca. It's actually a really cool widget. It's the only widget that you can get with Twicca currently right now, and it's just a little quick link widget. You tap update and it'll instantly take you into Twicca, and you can post a tweet. You can see when you're actually in to post a tweet. You just have the little character count right there remaining for when you actually type in a tweet. So if I just type in posting a tweet, and you can see it actually starts counting down how many characters I have left, and I just hit send. It'll say sending and instantly send off the tweet. You can see how fast this Twitter application is. It is by far the most fastest Twitter application I have ever seen. Let's go and go back home, and now we will press that home button, and that'll take us to our timeline on Twicca, which is pretty cool. Then you have the mentions button, that'll take us to our @replies from Twicca. And then we have DMs, which is private, so I'm not going to show you guys that. And I'll hit search, and that'll take you guys to my actual searching Twitter. So let's actually go into the actual application now and see what it has to offer. We'll launch open the application, and here we are at the timeline. So one thing Twicca actually allows you guys to do is color label your tweets. You can see I actually have Carlos Graves, who's labeled blue, Gamercore, or Emo Gamer, as you guys may know him on YouTube, who's labeled red, and John Falekos, who's labeled green. And that just allows you to quickly find people's tweets easier. If you're scrolling through your list of tweets, and you see red, you know, okay, that's Gamercore. I labeled him red, so I know that's his tweet. And that's actually a pretty cool feature that Twicca has. And when you actually labeled them, you'll see their name will show up, the color label, and so will any of their links that they post in their actual tweet. Just like John Falekers is green, and his link is green. So, as you can see, scrolling through your tweets is just ridiculously fast and smooth. This is by far the fastest Twitter application I've ever tried, which is why I like using it as a stock Twitter application. So right there, when you're actually on your timeline, that button is to post a new tweet. The next button right there is your @replies, and that'll launch your @replies. You can see pretty much wherever you are, you have the post new tweet button and the refresh button, and you can see up there how fast everything refreshes. Jump back and you have your direct messages, which again is private, and then you got your refresh button right there, which will refresh your timeline. And again, you can see this is just a ridiculously fast application. Let's go ahead and tap menu, and you get more settings right there, like your retweets. And then you have options to see retweets by you and your tweets retweeted. And it loads up your retweets ridiculously fast. And of course, you have the refresh key like you pretty much always have. You also have your favorite tweets. It'll launch open your favorites, and again, really quick. Jumping back, you also have your lists. If you're listed in anything or list you follow, it'll actually show you that. And you also have your refresh button right there. Tapping menu, you have home, and that'll take you back to your timeline where I'm already at. And you have search, which I already showed you guys. And then you have more. You can actually go to your profile, so make sure you guys follow me. It's Android's World. And that'll basically just show you how many people are following you, who you're following, how many favorites you have, your website, which is of course youtube.com/itsandroidsworld, the name, which is It's Android's World, and all your tweets on the actual profile, which is kind of cool. And when you're actually at your profile, you can do some customizing to it by tapping that little gear. And you'll be able to just change around the name and the bio on your website, and even type in your location. You can actually send a tweet to me, you can send me a message, you can follow or unfollow me, you can set me as a color label, you can block or unblock me, or you can report me for spam, which hopefully you guys never do. That's my list button, and that's the refresh button. Tapping me and hitting more, you have who's following me and who I'm following. Settings, and if I jump into that, it's just this settings menu, and you can customize quite a few things. account settings, which is your username and password, timeline settings, and you can just customize what happens when you're at your timeline, status update settings, where you customize what happens when you actually post a status on Twicca, search trending topics, which I never really look at anyways, and notification settings, which is kind of important. You can actually set how often it checks for your tweets, what you want it to notify you, if you want there to be a ringtone, a vibration, a LED blink light, and every time you actually check a box or set a setting, you actually have to click that little check mark right there, or it won't save. That's something I don't like. Usually with Android, you just click it and hit the back button and you're good. That does not happen. Color label settings, where you just rename the colors of the labels, which, they're already named correctly, so I don't know why you'd want to change that. Font settings, and you can just customize the size of the font and the post input font size. Profile settings, which is again what I already showed you guys. GPS location settings, which I don't want to show you guys, and plugin settings, like I showed you in the market. You can download plugins, but you see I don't have any downloaded. And that's pretty much Twicca, guys. It's a really, really fast Twitter application. I've never seen an application move this fast when it comes to Twitter on a G1, because the hardware is not so advanced. I just really, really like it, and I hope you guys download it. It's for free in the Android market. Thanks for watching. Make sure you rate this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys later.